Hi, it's Cara, and today I have a whole video. Yeah. So it's still technically only the 20th of June, the night of the 20th of June that I'm filming this, but I have a stack of books next to me. I have 12 books, and I also have a bunch of ebooks, but I won't talk about this today. But I thought it was time to just film a whole video. So I'll include anything else I buy in the month, which shouldn't be much at all, into the July haul, which will probably be in the middle of July too, but yay, books. I'm so excited. I bought 10 of these just today. Well, technically my dad bought one of them for the family pool of books, but yeah, I paid for 9 books today, so let's just get started. First off this month, I bought The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This is really popular at the moment on BookTube, and is about a girl who is a clairvoyant and walks in people's dreams. I know this is going to be a 7-book series. The second one comes out later this year. And it's been compared to Harry Potter in complexity of the world and things. So I'm really excited to read this. It looks amazing. The cover is just fascinating. And I am really excited to read this series. I think it'll be one of those things I hang on like Harry Potter, waiting for each new release. And I'm hopeful that it is, because I want another book like that. The next book I picked up is The First Dragon by James A. Owen, and this is the 7th and final book in the Chronicles of the Imaginarium Geographica. It's a bit shiny, but that's just because I've got a protective cover on the dust jacket already. And I am so excited to read this book. I just finished the 6th one in the series, and oh, they're so amazing. Essentially, this series follows 3 young men who become caretakers of this kind of atlas called the Imaginarium Geographica, which has maps of this fantasy world kind of called the Archipelago of Dreams, which they can enter into and explore. And things are going down in the Archipelago of Dreams and the Summer Country, which is our world, as you would put it. We are the Summer Country. And yeah, so this series follows them and all their friends. It gets big and complicated. Lots and lots of characters, time travel elements. This series incorporates mythology, fantasy, science fiction, and spoiler alert, two of the main characters are C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. So this series is great, historical, mythical, kind of urban because it does sit in our world as well, fantasy, and read it. If you haven't picked up the series yet, you should really do it. I'm so excited to read this final volume because this series is amazing. So I picked those 2 books up earlier in the month, and by earlier in the month, I mean last week and earlier this week, and the rest of the books I picked up today. So to start off, I got The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith. I own Jennifer E. Smith's other 2 books, but I haven't read them yet. They're plans for the coming weeks. And this is about a girl and a boy who meet in an elevator and then go their separate ways across the world, and how they kind of keep up their relationship long distance, kind of. I'm really excited for this. I don't own much contemporary. I'm always hesitant to buy contemporary, and I really love it, like contemporary as a genre. So I'm glad to have this in my possession, and I'm excited to read it. Then next I picked up Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott. This has been compared to The Hunger Games and Pokemon, and is essentially about a girl who gets offered to participate in this game in order to get the cure for cancer and save her brother. the plot, just the synopsis and the premise of this novel just caught and engaged me so much that I just had to go out and buy this. And it has one of those velvety feel covers, and it's beautiful. I'm so excited about this. I want to read it so much, and it doesn't look overly long either, so I think I can finish it pretty quickly, hopefully, with any luck. So that's on the cards for early next month. So the next two books are ones that I've heard so much about. Everyone says they're amazing. I haven't heard a single bad word about them, and they are book 1 and 2 in the Kingkiller Chronicles, and that is The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. They're huge, just putting that out there. They're huge, but I don't read enough high fantasy and adult fantasy for how much I love it, and I really wanted to try something. So this was what I got from it. I think this guy is an assassin. That's kind of what I've got from these. But mostly I bought these on everybody's recommendation because everyone says they are so well written, fabulous world building, and just absolutely amazing. So I'm also really excited to read these. Then next I picked up Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and Hollow City, both by Ransom Riggs. I just love the look of these. They just look aesthetically amazing. The pictures inside are super interesting and intriguing, and I'm really interested to see the plot of these. And everybody raves about them as well. So I think essentially they are a ghost-ish, paranormal kind of exploration, and a boy goes and finds the school for peculiar children, home for peculiar children, and it goes from there. I don't really know much more than that, but I'm excited to read these, and they just look amazing. And I'm hopeful also to read these in July, because, Then next, I picked up The Prisoner of Night and Fog by Anne Blankman. This is the UK cover, I think, and it's a bit different to the American cover. It seems a little bit more adult rather than young adult, but I don't know. It was in the bookstore marketed as adult, so is that a thing? I don't know. Comment down below if you know. But essentially, this book is about a girl who is the niece of Hitler, and mixes, I think, fantasy elements as well as historical elements, possibly. Oh, definitely historical. Fantasy, possibly. And I've just heard really good things about this. It looks really interesting. I think I prefer the American cover, but this is also really good, though I really think the girl on the front looks like Liesl from The Book Thief. She has those braids going on. Was that just a common thing in Nazi Germany? Probably. But she looks very Liesl-ish. From the movie, The Book Thief. So, I don't know. But I'm really excited about this. I haven't even read this and I've been recommending it to people, so yeah. I am really excited to read this. Then next, I picked up Reboot and Rebel by Amy Chintera. I've heard a lot about these as well. It's a duology, so just the 2 books, and Rebel just came out recently. They're about revived humans that have died and then come back from the dead, science-wise, not zombie-wise. But the longer they've been dead before they're revived, the less human they are. And that's kind of the premise of these novels. They look really cool. And also, in these UK covers, look at that. It's an eye. They're eyes. Eyes. I can't get over that. That's not on the US covers, is it? Those eyes? They're not on the US covers. But I noticed it, and I was impressed. At first I saw this side and I was like, that's a lot of sections, because, normally dark lines indicate sections. No, it's a drawing. It's a drawing. But how amazing is that page artwork? That's dedication for you. Clap, clap. I like that. I'm impressed. And then finally this month I picked up The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I've read The Cuckoo's Calling and absolutely loved it. I thought it was not Harry Potter worthy, but was really, really good. I am a sucker for crime novels, and this series is one of those really believable crime novels that are just so ingrained in the way we speak and the way, like, it doesn't seem overly formulated in fiction, like just in the language and dialogue. And I really love that. So I'm really excited to give The Silkworm a try, and I'm sure I'm going to love it. And this is the one my dad bought, because our family reads these, the whole family, everyone, and I'm just really excited for it. I would definitely be reading this early in July, because it's gonna stay on the shelf here for my parents to read before, even when I go back to uni. But I am just really excited for this. I'm just really excited, and I'm also very thankful that it doesn't have any big J.K. Rowling stuff on the cover, because now it definitely matches my copy of The Cuckoo's Calling, which our copy is an original first edition, I think, that came out, that was printed before the scandal erupted. So I'm really excited for this. So these are all the books I picked up this month. I can't quite fit them all in shot because I'm sitting down. But essentially, I bought a lot of books, especially today. But I am so excited for them, it's not even funny. And tell me if you've read any of these down below. Also, if you've been planning on buying any of these, let me know what you think of them, thought of them, when you read them, etc., etc., because I'm really excited to read all of these. Okay, I've got to put them down now. I was going to drop the books. So I hope you enjoyed my haul. Yeah, I bought a lot of books. Thanks for watching, and I will be back in the next couple of days with another video. I've got an exciting week next week coming up. You'll be seeing daily videos from me, and get excited. Also, just get excited about all these books. I'm so excited for all of these books. Like, I literally can't contain myself right now. I'm a bit kid in a candy store. That's me. It's like I'm high on sugar or something. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!